Are we starting with Call of Duty?
Welcome back, everybody.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, girls and guys,
Hey, girl. Hey.
and anyone else.
Yes.
um,
Nailed it.
welcome
Nailed the
back.
intro.
Welcome back to another installment of the Pedestal podcast. Today, let's just get right into it. We got some. We kind of ended with some personal stories last week, and I kind of wanted us to kind of think a little bit more on what would be funny to share. It doesn't necessarily need to be personal, but just some stories that I think would be amusing to everyone out there. And the first one that we're going to share pertains to myself and one of the hobbies that I have. John, if you would cue the graphics.
Absolutely.
Nice. And then put the little, yeah. Nice. Is that like a medium size? Is it like a smaller one? There should be a smaller one, I think.
A smaller
picture-in-picture. Yes. There we go.
Oh, yes.
All
I'm
right.
so good at this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we're getting better. Sorry to everyone listening on Spotify. You won't be able to see this. Okay. As you can see, I play video games. And one
What?
of them is Call of
Nerd.
Duty. And something that this blog was posted on August 30th, but Call of Duty essentially inserted this AI voice recognition software to their latest game, Modern Warfare 2. And basically what the AI does is it hears everyone's live voice chat like in game, and I'm not sure if it bans or what, but like you get flagged like for using inappropriate language or slandering others or just things like that. And for anyone that plays anything online, it's not even like violent video games. It's like any video game online, people are toxic and they just don't care what they say online.
They get spicy.
Yeah, it gets real spicy real quick. So I kind of want to maybe not read through some of this, but this is a thing, and I wanted to make it a topic point of discussion here. So I just want to hear everyone's initial thoughts on this concept. Like, what are we all thinking?
Well, like, I'm personally not a big online gamer. I'm not very much a part of these chats that you speak of. I just want to know exactly what qualifies for getting flagged.
Is there,
You know,
does it
like-
say?
If I call somebody, for instance, a silly goose, and someone gets offended, maybe a goose playing the game, are they going to get offended, and is AI going to kick me out of this game because I called someone a silly goose? Because there's a lot of things worse
Is that hate speech?
than silly goose. It might be. To geese.
Is it discriminatory language?
Oh, is there actually like guidelines on here?
Is it harassment?
It seems very vague guidelines, and does it just kick you out of the game, from my understanding, or does it ban you for all of it?
I don't think right away it won't ban you. What it does say is that this tech is supposed to moderate. It's called Tox Mod.
I think the idea of it is good because some people could be really going off the rails, but it depends on the person. I don't know.
I also just think in general, from my understanding of like online discourse in general, people who are already playing those games aren't like disturbed by what they hear. They're kind of used to it. Like
They've been there.
I'm on Reddit a lot. I'm a big Reddit fan.
I love Reddit.
And I'm just kind of used to how things are said on there and the comments that are made. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I think it could mess with things a little bit too much. Change
Welcome
the
to our
dynamic a lot.
desensitized generation.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think there's also
Yeah,
probably
I'm sorry.
Oops.
Esther is the example. No, I think there's a difference too between being like numb to that kind of language and being used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because being used to it, it can still like kind of rattle you maybe
Yeah.
internally, but being numb to it is almost like accepting it,
Yeah.
but like not realizing that you're accepting it maybe.
Right. But like whether or not you are numb to it, I think it's good that they're trying to clean up that culture,
Mhm.
you know, especially thinking of like a new generation of people that will be playing those
Mhm.
games, right? Like you're going to have these like 13, 14-year-olds hop on the game with like 30-year-olds.
6-year-olds,
It seems-
7-year-olds.
Right,
Yeah,
honestly.
it seems like it's younger and younger.
Yeah,
Exactly.
The younger kid thing, I think that plays a massive factor. I guess I wasn't thinking of that
Right.
for some reason.
Oh yeah, and you think of like a kid who hops on for the first time and like if they actually want to enjoy this game but they get on and like there's all this vulgar language, like are we teaching them to then either get used to it or get out, you know? So I think like there's definitely a place for it. However, is it going to spiral out of control and like be too sensitive? Probably.
I'm personally, and Esther mentioned this before we started recording, but I'm all like to agree with Esther. I'm not a fan of AI being the thing, the entity that is capturing that.
Regulating
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
that's like sketchy to me. It probably is to everyone. Like I think everyone in their right mind, to some percentage, some extent, would agree that AI is like freaky. It's a freaky concept. Like
Yeah.
who could, like it's artificial intelligence. Like literally, where does this information go?
Right.
Okay, the thing about AI for me is that I'm actually like I feel like okay about AI in general.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
especially because I think that AI will change a lot of things in a positive way, because AI in a lot of ways can be the thing that takes out mindless work for us. So in the
Mhm.
same way that professors now can't assign 10-page papers as frequently because there's things like ChatGPT, and we're going to have to learn new ways of being able to engage with learning or different things
Right.
that we didn't before. But in the same way, I don't kind of agree with Tyler. I don't like the idea that AI becomes like a god that regulates us because they know better. Artificial intelligence is a tool, not like a mom.
Right. And like I think that kind of to my point is I think it is currently being used as a tool if it is truly being used in that way. But kind of like what I said, if AI, as we know, is reactionary, right? If it's going to be reactionary and people are saying, oh, now this is offensive, this is offensive, this is offensive, AI is going to see that people are offended by a lot of different certain things. Like some 6-year-old is going to get on Reddit and be like, someone called me stupid on the chat today and I just really feel down in the dumps. And all of a sudden you can't say stupid, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And like that's just a very like low, like dumbed down example. But again, like if we're leaving that up to AI, like I think that it's gonna become a useless tool because of how reactionary it is. And now again, you can go in and you can edit AI. So I think if there are actually people there at what was it called again?
So it's Modern Warfare 2, but I believe the kind of company in charge of all of it is Activision.
So if someone is there, if they have a department for this project at Activision, I think it can become helpful. But if it's kind of left unattended, then I think it could be kind of weird and make a weird dynamic for like what you get kicked out for and what you don't.
And if you go back to the graphics, there's actually a stat in here, or like you can kind of get a grasp on how effective this has been since they've implemented it.
Mm-hmm.
So since the launch of Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty's existing anti-toxicity moderation has restricted voice and or text chat to over 1 million accounts detected to have violated the Call of Duty code of
Bro.
Now that could be accurate.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure
I believe it. I believe it.
I think it's worldwide, excluding
Oh my
Asia.
gosh.
I think Asia has like some more strict laws on like
They're more polite
online
online,
things,
yeah.
But in examining the data focused on previously announced enforcement, 20% of players did not reoffend after receiving a first warning from this system.
It's
They don't wanna-
working.
They don't want to stop.
But then those that did reoffend got met with penalties, which could be future restrictions. So you can't use voice chat, or this includes text chat too. You can
Sure.
like text mid game too.
So it's not like a one and done type thing.
No, there's like multiple offenses that need to be committed here. It's not just like
Okay.
because and so I just think it's I like I don't know if I even really like I guess I kind of like the idea behind what they're trying to do.
Right. Clean up the culture.
Yeah. I just don't think it's going to change.
Yeah.
Sure.
I-
Well, because also like
What's stopping the next guy from just recreating a new account and just getting back on there? Like,
He just keeps getting kicked off. Like, would you really go through that much effort if
He
you're
wants to
that
maintain
addicted to it,
the
basically?
KD.
I guess,
or
yeah,
something.
he wants to
Yeah.
maintain his kill death ratio,
and so I think
his 2.8 kill death ratio. or whatever the heck it is.
I have no idea what any of that means.
So you kill 2.8 people every life you have.
Wow.
Is this like only Call of Duty specific, or is
It's like
pretty
every
much
shooter
any like
game.
shooter game.
Yeah.
Basically,
Oh.
how
There's
little
a KD in Fortnite. Yeah.
how little do you die versus how much you kill.
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to
Oh.
kill more than you die.
Yeah.
Also,
And like if you were to erase your account, like that all gets.
yeah, it would
Okay.
get wiped. My dad, bless his heart, he got really into Rocket League last year, and that was his first time like getting on an online Discord.
What's his demo to goal ratio?
Don't
I
know.
don't even know what they use for stats. Sorry.
But he would like they don't have stats like that. They have like gold, silver, and like bronze status or something.
Oh,
but
also
he-
ranked. He got into ranked Rocket League. if you
Yeah,
know
yeah,
Whoa.
yeah.
that,
He
okay.
like played a lot. He set up
Yeah.
his monitors and everything.
Dang.
He got really into it. But that was his first time on like the like gamer Discord world, and he was like horrified. Like bless his heart, my like 50-year-old dad was just like and like because you play with teammates online, and
Yeah.
like a
Right.
teammate would cuss him out, and he would like be in a
Mhm.
bad mood for a day. Like he'd be like, I
Aw.
can't believe it. I can't, like that little kid, like some 12-year-old
Right.
online. So bad.
I think it comes down to probably like, do you care more about the game or do you care more about like trash talking people at the end of the day?
They go hand in
Right.
hand.
Well, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a big
Yeah,
trash
but,
talker.
like-
So-
But like, there's trash talking and then there's like, I'm gonna say awful, terrible things.
But I do say
There's no
awful,
difference.
terrible things.
There's
but
no,
I think there
there's no
is.
difference in this online community.
Okay.
There is no difference.
it's the
Your mom.
It's where,
Yes.
it's where you get your anger out. It's where you can be as
It's
unhinged
just
as you
yeah.
want.
The next thing you have is just to vocally tick off someone else online. Like it's the only
Right.
thing you can do. And they're not even. No one ever takes it to heart too. They just clap right back at you. Like it's just
Yeah.
dumb. But so I don't want to cut off what you're saying, but I don't want to forget about a point I was going to make about what Esther was saying about her dad. So
Oh.
with your dad playing, no, not like about your dad, but to go off of that. So if your dad's playing ranked Rocket League, I personally only play, not only, but like 99% of the time I'm playing the ranked mode on Call of Duty.
Okay.
And it matches exactly what the pros do, like in
Mhm.
real life. So if people were aware of how, like, initially toxic some of the language used that the pros use, like at live events and stuff, granted, they're all like friends and stuff afterwards. Like, there's not really a whole lot of hate going around between teams and stuff, but
Mhm.
just the initial reaction, just what's said, like all those guys would be banned in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
2 offenses in one full season, like great, that's gone within like a matter of days,
Minutes.
probably.
Sure.
Yeah, like after 2 matches, like
Yeah.
you're done.
Right.
Like, so I don't know. I just thought of that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
but the pros, there's also something else. They have this whole tie with Activision, and like they
Oh.
and they have like sponsorships and endorsements and whatnot. But if
Sure.
they speak out against like a game in a certain way, like they get fined for it essentially because they're pros for the game.
Oh.
So I don't know if they can really speak
Interesting.
out against it, but
Yeah.
they probably have some sort of in or like tie to where like they're somehow excluded or the exception
Yeah.
to this rule, this whole
Mhm.
tox mod thing. What's it called? Tox
Right.
mod.
Will that go into effect for every Modern Warfare 2 user?
Yeah, it's going to be in the game moving forward, like the Call of Duty.
Uh-uh.
That's just like a
re.
kicked
Yeah.
off.
And
I know,
I doubt Call of Duty will be the only one to do this. I'm not even sure if they're the first one to do it, but this is probably the first to use AI is my guess. I don't know that. Fact check me, but I'm pretty sure it's the first one to do that.
Sure.
Because there's the old typical like report, like go report a player after you're done playing him kind of method.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think somehow, I don't know if there was access to voice. There had to be some sort of access to voice because people would still get banned if they are being reported enough and somehow there's proof of them using kind of language like that.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
But this is just a whole new level, and it's going to be probably way more efficient and probably overkill in my opinion. I
Sure.
think
Yeah.
what's the line, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't feel like as of now I trust AI accuracy wise.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
even like something like I think it's ChatGPT is only updated through like September like 2019 or something like
Right.
informationally.
Mhm.
So I just don't trust most AI yet to be accurate in the way a human could be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Esther got like an F on her last paper because she tried to submit something,
No,
but
I
it was
do not. I
wrong.
do not.
Not
I'm
up to
kidding, I'm
date.
just
I
kidding.
do not use ChatGPT for papers, but I do use it for emails. I use it all the time. Write
Oh,
me an
yeah.
email asking a professor for an extension
Dang,
all the time.
that's fair.
Nice.
Any
It's a
anything
tool.
that I can use to save my time and
Yeah.
become more accurate and punctual in my daily life, I will.
Yeah.
Papers, that's an integrity thing, and I won't do that.
No, absolutely.
Fair enough.
There's nothing new
yeah.
under
I
the
might
sun.
get ideas from ChatGPT. What are some good thesis statements or things like
I'm
that?
bad at thesis statements. I'm going to use that for my next paper.
Well, one thing I've heard of is you copy and paste your paper into it and you have it fix the grammar for you.
I do that too.
Okay.
I do that, or I say like check for plagiarism.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've asked for sources before because I never know where to start and looking
Mhm.
for things. So I say, Find me a
Oh,
commentary
fair enough.
on Xbox.
Oh, really? It gets you like non-online sources too.
It'll give you anything you want if
Hmm.
you ask.
Nice.
Through September of 2019.
2019.
But like
Yeah.
everything's
Yeah.
pretty.
Anything published
No.
after that.
But I
forget
also
about
there have been times where I've been like, I'm pretty sure this is wrong, and then they've been like, oh, I'm sorry, we reported an error. Like we are not perfect.
Fair enough.
They admit it.
I mean, just to come back real quick to something I just thought about for the whole Tox mod thing. Like, I almost wonder if they would even try to make that an optional thing, especially if it's like,
It
I
is an
don't-
M-rated game. Like I don't know
Right.
what
Oh wait,
people
is it
expect.
M-rated game?
Yeah, you
Well,
need
if
to
it's
say something.
M-rated, then
you're already opting into the fact that it will have mature content.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying
Yeah.
too. Is like
Yeah.
when you play Modern Warfare, you already know what it's going to be like. Like you
Right.
can see like the ad for the game and know what you're stepping
Yeah.
into.
Right. I mean, like, when Among Us was a thing in 2020, like, you could, like,
It's still a thing.
you-
What are you talking about?
you,
I play it
you,
every
you want
night.
the Among Us server
when it
every
was
night?
a big
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, yeah. When it was a real thing.
That was probably like I never got in a good group of people with it, but I feel like that game should have popped off even more during COVID. I feel like.
Oh,
It
yeah.
w- it
Especially
was
if
on
they
the
had,
ta-
like,
Yeah.
control over the quality of, like, how the game was played.
It was on the
Right.
tail end of COVID that I feel like
Sure.
it got popular, not
Yeah.
like quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was like a few months earlier, it could have been the Candy Crush of the 2010s.
Whoa.
Oh, absolutely. Whoa. That's a bold statement, Esther.
That's
Early
Oh.
2020s even. Sorry, I cut you off mid-thought. You keep
Alright.
going.
So anyways, with Among Us, like, you could optionally, like, be in, like, a room where, like, if people were, like, cussing, like, it would either get bleeped out or, like, even kick them out.
Yes, I do. I
Right.
do know that.
Yeah.
And so,
yeah.
like, I
Oh.
feel like if that were a thing for those types of games, right? Like, I don't know how much, like, that
get-
type of game is being used for, like, the voice chats.
Yeah.
But, like, if, like, you're a certain age where you're like, I don't really, or even if you're an adult and you're like, I just don't want to hear this vulgar language all the time. Like, if you go into a room with the Tox mod on, or if you're like, I don't know, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to cuss this person who shot me out, like, then you can go into one without it.
Yeah.
Just an idea. But I know, like, also there's, like, rankings and stuff, and that would maybe affect it. But I don't know. That's just me thinking out loud.
I had a thought. I might have lost it.
Get it, Tyler.
But
Remember.
to
'em.
to laugh
Get 'em.
about so it's like if Call of Duty or whatever this Tox mod software or whatever would have figured out a way to bleep like things out in live time,
Yeah.
I could see two potential issues with that. There's probably more, but just right after your thought coming out as words, I've got a counter thought maybe.
Get him, Tyler.
The funny on the like comedic side of that, I think it'd be funny like if you just get into a post game lobby, you're just looking at all the stats and all you hear is just like beep, like constantly because everyone's just sitting there swearing at each other afterwards.
Yeah.
Or the other problem with that though is so in a lot of competitive gaming at least, the voice chat is primarily there so that you can communicate about what's happening live in
Yes.
game.
Yeah.
So if there were to be some sort of censorship
Never
with
back
that,
down, never what?
yeah,
Never
yeah,
give up.
I don't see that there would be some sort of delay because the AI would need to pick up on what the person's saying.
Right.
If you have a
So-
slow internet,
Yeah, it'd be even worse. Like, so in what you're saying in live time, like, oh, he's this spot on the map or whatever, it'd be like, is that going to take 2 seconds to actually process and be heard by all the other players because the AI needs to filter it, or is it that
Right.
good to where like it just knows what you're saying? Like,
and then bam,
sure.
you're dead.
yeah, like.
Too late.
Anyways, those are just my thoughts. I don't think anyone
Yeah.
really cares about that part of the gaming, but
Right.
the community is just large. Like the online gaming community is large.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
there'd be a whole. There's
Yeah.
probably problems with this, even the way it's formatted right now, like with
Yeah.
players. So
hmm And, like, again, like, I think it's something that if they have, like, a developer who knows what they're doing on that, like,
I would hope so if AI is being used.
right, that's what I'm saying. But, like, someone who would, like, understand then how to kind of not manipulate, but, like, kind of build their own AI for this task. Like, if they're, like, daily kind of, like, checking up on it and making sure that, like, okay, AI is, like, finding these things and these speech patterns and all of this. Like, I think that if they get someone who knows their stuff and, like, actually commits to this being their job, I think it could be a really good thing. But again, like, that would be considering that they actually care about what is happening
what
with
I'm
their
saying.
community, you know?
I just think if they carry out with it, with how they're wanting to, based on that article, don't pull up the graphics.
No.
I'm back on the script. That's why. if they were to carry out with it with what they have in the black and white there, I think accounts will get banned left and right.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know what you do about that thing.
For sure.
Players just get mad about their accounts getting banned. But
Yeah. I mean, even you're probably gonna have a growing period where like people are getting banned. Like they'll fix it at one point, but then people are gonna be all ticked off because they're like, well, I did this and like now it's okay. Like it's a whole thing. They'll figure it out. It'll be fun.
yeah,
It does not affect me because I will just continue to play Candy Crush on my iPhone because I am stuck in the 2010s, Esther.
yeah.
Do you ever play Flappy Bird or like Cut the Rope? Have you?
I love Cut the Rope.
The Rope is
The
so
best.
Goated.
underrated. I played it on my grandma's iPad when I was little.
Oh my gosh.
I've been into 2048.
That's a good game. That's a
I'm
good one.
addicted.
Okay. Spontaneous draft at the end of this. At the end of all our segments.
iPhone games.
Mobile
We're gonna
games.
draft a team of 4 favorite mobile games.
Perfect.
This is gonna be amazing.
You might need
Really
to
excited.
constantly kind of be thinking about that throughout the rest of the podcast, but that's what
okay.
we'll do.
Oh, I have mine ready.
Okay.
Done.
I'm gonna steal all of yours.
Just because theoretically you need a pool of 16 to pick from because there's gonna be 16.
Oh, 16,
Okay.
16 easy.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Oh, can I go? Can we do it now?
We do. We gotta get through stories first. John's probably isn't gonna be that long.
I'm writing mine down.
Okay.
I don't want to
Go
forget.
ahead.
I gotta write
You're
mine.
not gonna be
To be
paying
done. To be completed later in this
I
podcast.
feel like now people aren't gonna pay attention to my story. because they're
listen, we'll
looking
listen.
at it.
No, talk
Uh-huh.
about your story, John.
What do you say?
Okay. So I would like to tell the story of how I became a product tester / reviewer for a small Chinese wholesale company.
A small Chinese wholesale company.
Yes.
Perfect.
I'm gonna name drop them. Guasli, I believe.
Shout out.
Shout out Guasli. So when I was a young 16-year-old lad and I got my first job working at the Mickey D's, you get that first paycheck. You got your first paycheck, right? You don't really know what to do with it. Especially like me, 16. I didn't have a car, didn't have a girl, didn't have like anything else to spend money on.
Now you have all of it.
Now
Yeah.
I have it
You
all.
have everything.
Living my best life in my 20s. But so I was thinking of like, what would be something really, really funny to just buy? And something you need to know about men, or at least me as a man, and something that I've talked with. It's kind of like our this is our girl dinner / girl math moment. Like if guys can have a lot of something, they take the opportunity to have a lot of something.
What?
It's just like if you come like I remember one time I was at a garage sale and there was like
every guy is a collector of something,
exactly.
no matter how large their.
You sound
collection
like
is.
peddlers.
Precisely.
You're
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
your
it is-
trinkets.
I just want exactly. You just want a lot of something, and so
that-
I was like, I just
Carly episode where that dude had all those beanie babies. Remember that? Sorry, very random. I cut you off. Keep
it's
going.
okay.
Did you get like baseball cards when you were younger or something?
Oh, absolutely,
Pokemon, football, basketball, baseball. and all
Okay.
that, yeah.
it all. But anyways, I was like, I just want to see like I got a DH gate like one of those like big wholesale things, and I got on there. I was like, I just want like a lot of something really random. And I was on like DHgate, a bunch of different, and I come on to Amazon, where a lot of people fall, and I found this company Guasli, and you could get 124 dinosaurs
Yes.
for like $12.
Yes.
I was like, you know what I want? You know what I need in my life right now? 124 little tiny plastic dinosaurs.
Quantity. It's all
Quantity.
quantity.
I'm gonna
Quantity.
I'm gonna pause
quantity.
you real quick before you continue that story,
Pause
just
me.
to jump on what I think would be a funny stat to have.
Okay.
Calculate.
Should I pull up the graphics?
So $12. Yeah, go ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead. So if 124 dinosaurs,
You can also type.
Yes. Or was it 144? Might have been 144.
That sounds
144 dinosaurs.
144. Yeah.
Okay.
you can
So-
sell for $1.
If some like rich guy were to spend or girl were to spend their $100,000 salary,
Oh my gosh.
so 100.
So it's
No,
it's
we can't type.
it's 12 dinosaurs per
One.
dollar.
100,000
That's what it would come out to.
Yeah.
divided
Yes.
by
Divided.
yes. We're trying to figure out.
Tyler, it's
You get
12 dinosaurs $1.
So times
Oh, it's 12 a dollar.
So
Yeah.
it's times 12.
Oh, so okay.
Holy guacamole, that's good.
It's 12 million.
Is this girl
I
math?
think.
It's 12.
You that is not girl math.
I think it's
Okay.
12 million dinosaurs.
in line.
Just type it.
I think that's
Tyler,
it. I think
it's
that's it.
12 times 100,000. Just type it
So-
in. You're already there.
So 120,000?
I don't. Why is this harder than it has?
Oh, I gotta
it's
type
12
12.
million, isn't it?
I don't know because that would be at
1 million.
No, that's a million.
1,200,000.
Shoot.
No,
We're idiots.
Times 12.
We're idiots.
it's 120,000.
1,200,000.
No,
That's literally what I said. I'm mathing all over
You're
it
right.
right now.
This isn't girl math, all right?
I need the comma.
I'm sorry I said
Yeah,
12
okay.
million.
Oh my gosh.
So,
You know what? That's closer.
So
sorry,
a lot
your
of
story's probably not going to
dinosaurs.
be as exciting as that, but like, just
Definitely
imagine
not.
what you could do with
I think I
like,
should
a year's
just,
worth of
I should just
salary.
stop right now.
Yeah.
So,
No.
anyways,
Okay.
Keep going.
all right. I come into possession of this 144 dinosaurs, and I have them. School year starts up. I'm like, dude, what do I
gonna do
do?
this?
16, right? High school?
Yeah, high school.
Yeah.
Wait, what did I say?
No, you said 16. I'm just clarifying
He's
for anyone that might have
clarifying.
forgotten. At
First
this point.
job,
Oh, yeah,
first
16.
paycheck, dinosaurs.
Starting high school,
Dinosaurs.
junior year, I got these dinosaurs. I'm like, you know, it'd be really, really, really funny
Yes.
is if I just put dinosaurs all over this high school right now. And so I did, and I put these dinosaurs like really high places because I'm tall, and like in really
It's like 6'6". or
6'6". I'm
6'7".
6'6". Really random locations. Like there was this one like English arts teacher I had, and I would like she like got up to go to the bathroom, and so I put like 5 of them on her computer, and like we were like reading like this little silent reading time. And I just remember she like got back to her computer. She was just like. And she didn't even say anything about it. She's just like, there are 5 dinosaurs on my
She
computer right now.
accepted it.
She was like, I this is my life now. And then she's had 5 plastic dinosaurs. And so I was like, I am hilarious. And no one really knew it was me. There was like these Snapchat stories, like people like, where are these dinosaurs coming
At
from?
your school on Snapchat. Oh, here's all these
I
dinosaurs.
literally-
Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
I remember the Snapchats, seeing them in high school.
Were you
of people,
Snapchat
like,
famous?
finding them all over school. They'd
Yeah.
be like, dinosaur, dinosaur, dinosaur.
I was Snapchat famous.
That's
for
crazy.
a
It was
little
him.
bit.
You were an online influencer to
Oh my
some
gosh.
degree.
Influence.
at the
Indirectly.
Oak Creek High School.
Yes.
Woo!
Wow.
Don't look them up in the news right now. That's,
Not right now.
that's probably not a. Yeah. Sorry. Keep going.
we could cut out
I'll cut that. I'll
Cut
cut
that
that
part.
line.
some school
I probably won't cut it
in
out, but,
Wisconsin
keep going, yeah.
somewhere. So
Esther's so confused.
I have a curiosity problem.
Just look it up on
Google
your
it.
phone.
What's, what's the name of the school?
Oak Creek High School, Milwaukee. Wisconsin,
no, look
or
up
Oak Creek.
Oak Creek
Oak-
High School teacher. 2 different teachers will probably pop up, maybe 3.
Josie, Ruh-roh.
Teacher TikTok. Even better.
We'll give you the whole scoop later,
Dong.
Esther. But anyways, so yeah, I mean, I'm Snapchat famous. I'm like, I gotta get more of these bad boys. So I go online, order a few more. And
Next paycheck rolls around. You're
Exactly.
buying more.
All of a
Right.
sudden he's got
You're buying more.
144,000 dinosaurs.
flipping burgers for more dinosaurs.
As you should.
So I get another pack of these dinosaurs, and like they're kind of jacked up. They got like some of the tails are broken off, some of the colors like aren't there, and the bag literally says like, if there's anything wrong with this product, contact this email.
You got another
You
free
review
one.
products as your job, right?
Exactly.
Hold on.
But I'm getting there,
He's getting there.
Tyler.
Getting there.
Okay.
I'm interrupting you so much.
So this is like really sketchy email too. Like again, I'm 16, so what I'm about to say is gonna sound like really not smart, but again, young child. So I emailed this company. I'm like, hey, I got a pack of these dinosaurs, not great. And they email me back. They're like, oh, like send us your Amazon order number, send us your address, send us your name, and we'll ship you new ones. I was like,
And your social security. number.
social, your mom's credit card with the 3 numbers on
You're
the
like,
back.
okay.
For more dinosaurs? Yes,
Anything
please,
for
for
more
free.
dinosaurs.
So, and so I send this, like the only like real, like not great information I put on there was my address and my name. And so,
I mean, it's not terrible.
it's not social security.
Could
It's
be
fine.
worse.
Could be worse. So send it out, and sure enough, like 3 weeks later, because again from China, so I was actually surprised it happened in only 3 weeks. But like, got this package of dinosaurs, and they were great. And then I get an email from them. They're like, "Hey, did you get the order?" I was like, "Yeah." They said, "Can you drop a review for us on Amazon?" I was like, "Absolutely." And so like 5 stars. I'm like, love these dinosaurs. They're so great. So I'll get back to Guasley in a second. But anyways, I'm putting these dinosaurs all over my high school. And one day to give you some context, in my high school, you had like different colored passes. And, like red pass sent you to the health room, green pass sent you to the office.
There were?
Yeah.
Huh.
And I only learned this because if you got a purple pass,
Principal's office.
we had a
worse.
dean of discipline.
Oh, that's
Purple passes meant you got sent to Miss Voss,
Dun,
the
dun, dun.
dean of discipline of unnamed high school. And so I'm like I get it, and like I'm a relatively like well-behaved child, and so like I get it. People are like, "Oh my gosh, you're going to Miss Voss's office?" I was like, "Who is Miss Voss? Like, who is she?"
Huh?
Did you know what you were going there for? Like when you got that or no?
Oh, absolutely not. I was so confused
Okay.
Wow.
because again, like I'm just putting dinosaurs places, and it's not
Hold
really.
on. Do you remember there was an announcement made?
There was an announcement.
There was an announcement that said,
God, you're so famous.
I remember vividly. There was an announcement made saying, like, whoever's playing the dinosaurs around school, stop. And like,
Or else.
basically, that's what the announcement said.
There's no way. I
Because I
definitely
heard
do not
it,
remember this.
And I'm like, what the heck? There's dinosaurs? Cool. I want to find one.
You're literally so popular.
I literally didn't. I must not have been there
You must have
Fair.
not.
because that was in December. I always missed a little bit of school in December because I was like peak of like
He
high
was,
school theater
still
and drama.
flipping
Like
burgers at
just
McDonald's,
flipping
buying
burgers
more,
at the Mickey D's.
more dinosaurs.
Right.
He had work to do.
Yeah, I might not have been there, but because again, like if I had heard that announcement, I probably would have stopped. Like at 16, I probably would have cried about it too. I'd have been like, "They got onto me, and now they're gonna suspend me." But anyways,
Went to the principal's office or the dean.
the dean.
office.
You're right. I go to the dean's office again. Not hearing this announcement, that's crazy. And I get in there, and Ms. Voss is like, "You want to tell me something?" I was like, "No." And she pulls up security footage of me, the 6'6" giant in a theater shirt, putting a dinosaur up, and she's like, "We've been trying to find you for like 2.5 months."
That
Nuh-uh.
is not
I'm
creepy
like,
at all.
There's no way it took you 2.5 months to find the person who's been doing this. I am not
That's pretty
easy
impressive.
to miss. Like how it took you this long to figure out and get security footage that was me. She was like, I had one of my hall monitors and she said that there wasn't a dinosaur on this fire alarm, and then there was. And by fire alarm, I didn't put it on the pulley thing. I put it on the thing above it with the light and everything. Like it wasn't actually affecting it. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm not a monster.
Sticks
Not a
something, lodges
monster.
it in the alarm and it just can't be pulled like in the lever.
Exactly. So I'm like, okay. And she's like, I want all of them on
No.
my desk before the end of the day,
No.
or you're getting a Saturday detention to clean the whole school.
No.
And
That's allowed.
you're
Hold
lucky
on.
I'm not giving you a vandalism ticket. And so again, at 16, right, I was kind of like a sensitive little child, but I knew, I was like, I called her bluff the second she
Bet.
said vandalism ticket. I was like,
John,
I'm not.
can I clarify something real quick?
Please do.
Aren't you only 20 years old right now?
Yeah.
This
I
was
did-
4 years ago. You're acting like you were like 7 years old every
Yeah,
time.
but
you talk
4
about
years
it.
is
But
a long
six-
time.
I understand
There's a
there's
lot of
there's a lot of
growing.
growing and
Lot-
maturing
yeah,
happening there, but
maturity.
like,
Well,
but
if you
like-
think, if you do the math, that's a fifth of my life.
Whoa.
fair.
It's a fifth of my
All right,
life.
all right,
Yeah,
you
but
got it.
also the age of 16 compared to 20. There's
know,
a lot.
I know.
There's
So
a lot that
yeah.
happens.
Became an adult and everything.
Okay.
Whoa.
I would argue against.
Remember when we could
Hey,
get
listen,
the job,
I signed
the
up for
girl,
I signed up for
everything.
the U.S. military draft. Okay,
Actually?
That
Yeah.
you,
that's a law. At 18, you have
18?
to sign up for the draft.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
we're just privileged.
She plays Modern Warfare, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm
She
already
plays
drafted.
Medal of Honor.
Oh, was it Medal of My
I've been
bad.
drafted since I
Sorry.
was 9 years old.
She's put in more hours in Medal of Honor than most
you ever
military
will.
men have put in real life. We support troops.
Never back down,
awesome.
never what?
Never give up. So
I forgot where you were at, John. I cut you off.
Saturday
like 40
detention
She was
minutes.
vandalism
flirting him with
ticket.
I was like,
vandalism.
you're right.
Yes. Wait.
So
The Saturday
vandalism
detention,
ticket.
bro. Is that allowed?
Breakfast Club says yes.
Saturday
Breakfast Club
detention?
says yes.
Breakfast Club's a movie.
Also, to clarify, Mrs. Voss was like 20 million years old, and she retired
She's
2
so
years later.
Really?
Yeah,
What's her email address?
Voss, big boss.
Vosswater.com.
Voss the boss.
That's her blog name.
Voss water.
Drink from the Voss water.
Drink the Voss.
Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. So I'm like, that's crap. Like, you're not actually gonna give me a vandalism ticket. You're not actually gonna like have me do a Saturday detention. So I'm talking to my teachers about this, and they're like, don't give her your dinosaurs. So I go around. I take like, okay, mind you, this whole time I probably, because Gwasley kept sending me more and more dinosaurs, I probably was in possession of 1,000 dinosaurs.
Congratulations.
That I dispersed.
That's a big
Like,
accomplishment.
It is a big accomplishment.
How many dinosaurs?
1,000.
Yeah, but they just
Just 1,000?
they just send them.
So
He's getting
I
them for free?
bought probably like 3 packs, and they sent me a bunch more.
Yes.
Like, I think I was, if not just under 1,000, but all of these just people, like, I was giving them to people. Like, I think I gave like 2 bags to like some of my friends. I was like,
How
"Dude,
did it
put
take them
everywhere."
so long to catch you?
That's what I'm saying. That still kind of eludes me. And they pulled up the footage.
I feel
I'm
like you would be the dinosaur guy.
exactly. Like, I even had like a pair of like dinosaur socks that I bought for it. Like, people were finding out. They're
It
like,
was
"You're a
your
dinosaur
identity
guy."
at that
exactly.
point.
Okay.
I was like, this is my personality trait.
My
Your
problem.
identity is in Jesus Christ. Don't you ever take that away from
You know
him.
what, Tyler?
And
You're
dinosaurs.
correct.
All right,
Absolutely.
all right.
The problem I have with that, because we obviously went to the same school.
Right.
You got in trouble for ducks when there were fights every single day.
It's dinosaurs.
It's
not
true.
No,
It's like, what?
there were. Oh, sorry, my bad. Dinosaurs. I'm thinking.
There were also
Not Jeep ducks or
I did
anything.
have a copycat who at one point put ducks everywhere.
That's
too.
really.
Dude, that's how
funny.
famous
Hold on.
you are. You are the copycat, bro.
That's pretty
I
impressive.
influenced.
You influenced, but there were fights every day. Every bathroom smelled like vape,
Oh yeah.
and bad teachers, scary teachers with sketchy relations. But they were worried about the dinosaurs.
They were worried about that. Good old OCHS.
No,
They don't know what that means.
No, I don't think it's bad
Oconomowoc
to
High
say that. It's
School.
fact. Like,
no,
what-
Yeah.
That could be a lot of things.
that could be.
Oh well.
He
Because
goes Oconomowoc first.
Oconomowoc.
OC. Yeah.
What else?
Wow. What a story.
Oliver Chester High School.
Congrats on only spending $36 on dinosaurs and not like the actual amount of the dinosaurs you have.
Thank you.
It's pretty impressive.
So yeah, so I'm like, there's no way. So I take I like get as many as I can. I put like 5 on her desk, and she's like, "Is that all?" I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." And I put the rest in the choir room because I was a choir nerd, and so there's probably like 100 some of these dinosaurs chilling in this choir room. I put a bunch in like a different. Our high school was so big that we had like a whole freshman wing. I went to the freshman building.
Smart.
I put a bunch in their room. So I probably had like 200 some dinosaurs like spread out amongst like the choir rooms.
And that's your legacy.
And so
Mm.
to bring this back to current day, my
Yeah,
mom.
I was gonna say, could you still go into school and find dinosaurs? Do you think?
So my mom went to a meeting. My brother's in the same choir
Snap.
now. And they at one point sent me like bigger dinosaurs as part of. I'll get into that more, but they sent me like these big dinosaurs because I had like these tiny.
Email me this picture right now.
I email you the picture.
yeah.
Can I
We can bring
air-
up the graphics.
Okay. Email you the picture.
Yeah.
Oh my
Can
Hit
you
share?
Airdrop.
You can airdrop it to me and I'll email it
Okay.
if that's
Is that just
easier.
easier?
Yeah, I'm gonna airdrop
Oh.
it.
Okay.
Shout out
to
my Chromebook.
McKenna. Shout out Tyler's Chromebook. But anyways, so my mom has this meeting for my brother's choir because he got in the same choir, and she sends me the picture that Tyler's gonna put up in a little bit. And to this day, one of my dinosaurs is still in this choir room.
Wow.
Survived COVID, all of this. And so yeah, I left my mark. That dinosaur on top of that smartboard projector is my legacy.
You did the work.
Oh, that's a big size one.
Yeah, only 6 in those packs.
They started sending them the big ones.
I know. They were like he's ready for
He's
ready for the next
moving
level.
up in the world.
Exactly. Oh, I am currently
No,
on
no,
his
get off my email. Get off my email.
So, Oopsies.
Not the email, not the email.
I actually accidentally bumped it. There, that's my bad.
Wait, that's not it.
It's not.
We can cut this
replies,
whole,
It's right
replies.
there.
we can
It's
cut
the
this whole
reply, my
part out.
bad.
Okay,
Can you
can
gotta
I,
zoom? There you go.
Are we ready?
Just scroll.
wait, can I move then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is on top of one of the smart boards.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
There it is.
Boom.
In all of its glory.
Wow. Wow.
That is in the high school to this day in the choir room, and I'm very proud of it. I'm very happy that it's still there.
You need your name on it.
Thank you. Yes. So to get to kind of the whole reason I'm telling you this story, how I got to be a product tester and reviewer for this Chinese wholesale company of guasli. To this day, every fall, they'll send me a bunch of really random products, and I test them and I review them. And so like this last fall, they sent me like some planners, some daily planners. They sent me some graduation decorations with like some little fairy lights that went along with
You get
them.
paid to do this?
I don't. I just get free
They
products.
just get the stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You know,
I mean,
it works.
Yeah. I mean, and I get some pretty like cool stuff too. Like back when Dogecoin was a thing,
Oh.
they made like these physical Dogecoins. It was like a whole like metal coin with like
defeating
the
the purpose of Dogecoin.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, but I just thought it was really, really funny. And so yeah, like fidget toys. What else? Like the Halloween decorations, Christmas decorations.
Yes.
A balloon arch. They sent me a Halloween themed balloon arch.
That's valuable.
Do you still have it?
I do still have it. I
think you
made
need
a
to know.
tiny chunk of the arch in our lounge, I think, on 19. And there's like a picture of Chalker like wrapped up in it.
I remember.
Love that man, Chalker.
Shout out
Shout out Chalker.
Shout out Chucker.
Love Chalker. But yeah, so yeah, just as recently as last month, they were sending me products for me to review.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's
Powerful.
my funny story for the
Yeah,
evening.
yeah. I did not expect it to take that long, but I'm glad it did because it was kind of funny. It was like
I
really
like the
funny.
layers.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that story.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Mine is really short.
Like how short?
Like 2 minutes short.
Okay. If we can commit to not interrupting Esther, including myself heavily.
I think
the
we
most.
need to
Oh,
back
it's
away then.
no, it's very quick.
Okay.
Okay, say it.
I
Go
can say
ahead.
it quick. Okay, so a few weekends ago, I went to the preseason Bears game, and I've been to Soldier Field a few times, and so I was like, "This is no big deal." I went with my sister. It was like whatever, and we got there, and we're like about to walk into the stadium, and outside of NFL games, there's always a lot of security, and there's people just around looking at people, whatever. And there's this guy who comes up to me, and he's dressed the same as all of the other security people, and he's like, "That bag cannot go into the stadium." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "You're going to have to go put that in your car." And I was like, "What?" And I'm trying to be nice to him because he's like a service worker. I get it. And I'm like, "What?" And he's just like, "Yeah, you're going to have to put that in your car. Like, you can only have clear bags." And I like know that's sometimes a rule in stadiums. So I'm like kind of talking with him like, "Can I just like show you the inside of it? Like, I don't have anything, whatever." And he's just like, I'm like, "You're going to have to take it to your car." And I start like getting upset because I'm like, I think this guy's literally trying to steal my bag right now. And he's trying to like convince me out of it. And it's like wrapped around my chest. It's my Lululemon bag.
Oh.
And so I'm like, I'm opening it and I'm like showing him. Like I have like a lip balm and my
I'm pretty
wallet
sure
in here.
small enough bags
Yeah.
don't actually
Exactly.
constitute
Small
as
enough
bags.
is
And so,
Yeah.
and he starts like he's like, "I'm sorry, you're not gonna be able to go into the stadium." And my sister's with me and she's like, Sarah's
Bye.
she's like so upset. She's like getting really upset. And then I basically like, I like decide this guy's definitely scamming me right now. And so I point to the woman next to us because people are just flooding in. And I'm like, "Look at that lady's bag." And he's like, "Where?" And I'm like, "That's a really big bag." And he's like, ma'am. And he runs over. He completely leaves me. And I just start running for the stadium. So Sarah and I just run into the stadium. We get to security. They're like, they open my bag. They shut my bag. They let us in.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
But literally, we turned around. We're past security. We're like in the stadium. We turn around and he's still with that lady. Like, "I'm gonna need that bag."
Did you tell anyone else there that the
so
dude's
funny.
I
trying
didn't
to
say
like,
anything. I just ran.
Oh,
That's
You should
crazy.
just like looked at him.
I just thought it was funny.
it is funny.
Watch it be like some like $2 little tote bag that she got, and like he's just trying to scam her out of it.
But the
It's
thing is,
really
like, it was
funny.
kind of like a Gucci bag. Like I was like, she was with her
Oh,
husband
dang.
and everything. Like she.
You know, the people at
Did she?
downtown.
Was it a
Chicago.
big
Okay.
bag though?
Oh yeah, and I
Oh, then
I
you
made a
should
big
know.
deal. I was like, yeah. Look at her bag, and he was like, where? It was so funny.
That's awesome.
You know, the more I think about it, I think bag regulations actually just vary. I think the NFL might have like a general guideline, but then I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's stadium to
Stadiums have
stadium.
their
Yeah.
own one because they do concerts too, where this
Mhm.
where
It's like
they're the
venue
same.
based,
Yeah,
right?
it's based on the venue.
Mhm.
So
And
And I know like MLB kind of has like it's very optional. Like I think it also
Yeah.
depends on like the organization, because like at
Dude,
Miller, like
yeah,
you can take
bring in whatever, bro. Like,
exactly, as long as it has to be in a clear bag. Now.
It is a clear bag.
It has to be a clear bag.
Bring in like closed drinks.
Exactly.
Or they'll open it for you. Cause like you can, I know you can
Oh,
in
sure.
some cases it doesn't have to be a clear bag.
Yeah,
They're
you
just
can have
gonna-
like diaper bags and
they're
stuff.
gonna go
like,
through
Right.
it though. Like
Yeah.
they'll unzip it and dig through it. So they
Mhm,
ask
mhm.
that you wear or that you have a clear bag with you, but they're not gonna tell you go put it in your car
Right.
and
Yeah,
come
yeah.
back.
Especially outside of the state.
And I Ubered there.
Yeah, there's no way.
No.
So let me
There
just go.
Ain't no way.
And like
Be for
yeah.
real right now.
And that's probably most people's cases that's how, or they got there through CTA or whatever.
Yeah, I'm like, what car
Yeah. Silly scammer.
in this
Got 'em.
economy?
Scammer gets scammed.
For real. All right. Well, let's talk girl math.
Let's talk girl math.
All right.
Actually, I don't want to talk about girl math. I'll let McKenna and Esther
Let's talk about girl math.
Girl math.
Girl math. Okay.
John, wait,
Should
do you have an intro to girl math?
Girl math.
Like,
Should
you
I
did
should I
girl
just
dinner?
do girl dinner but with the word
Girl
math?
Yeah, do math.
Girl math, girl math. And then we go, it's girl math now.
Girl math.
Girl math time.
Girl math time. Okay. I feel like there's certain qualifications for girl math.
Ooh.
Being a girl.
Not being a girl, it's
Oh.
the justification of whatever you're gonna buy. Retail therapy is always okay. You can buy anything you want when
If you're sad enough, yeah.
I bought something last week because I was sad because I was sick. Free. If I buy something for someone else and I buy something for myself, it is justifiable because
Cancels out.
I'm giving away something else too, and I'm being kind out of the kindness of my heart. 50% off you need, because then you're losing money.
Mhm.
If you buy something and then you return it, you make money.
Yeah, that's a profit.
You're profiting. I heard someone say that gift card is free money, but I feel like that's just like a given. Like someone's giving
Obviously. Well, no, I'll buy a
credit
gift
that's
card for
free.
myself.
That's what?
that's
I
another
gotta-
thing.
That's a
Girl
That's
math.
still girl
it's
math.
girl math.
Like I'll buy.
Oh,
I'll buy.
wait.
When you
I'll-
buy the gift card, whatever you buy with the gift card then becomes free.
Oh, if you buy
like for
something
Dunkin' or Starbucks, I'll buy myself a
That's
Dunkin'
fair.
or Starbucks
Okay.
gift card.
It'd be no different than
and then I'll
reloading
be
your
like,
account.
Okay,
Exactly.
reloading your Starbucks account
free.
because it's money that you used it in advance. If
It's
I
a
buy
one-time purchase.
if I buy concert tickets, so me and Tyler are going to 3 different concerts in 6 weeks. One of them we
Wow.
didn't pay for, so that literally is free.
Actually,
2 of them,
Girl math, right?
girl math.
Girl math.
2 of them I bought at least 6 months ago.
Didn't I buy one of them or no?
No, you didn't. I bought them both.
All right.
girl math.
Girl math.
So
Tyler's
so it's
girl
free
mathing
for
all
you.
up in here.
So because I buy them so far in advance, when it's the day of that concert, it's all free. So you're welcome. All those concerts are free.
Mm-hmm. Anything you buy in advance and like pick up later, even like
Ooh.
Amazon, when a package comes,
Amazon is
it was free.
Is
You-
free. 2-day delivery makes it free.
This sounds just like ignorance. It
No.
doesn't even sound like math. Like there's no formula
it's
in any
it's
of
actually
this.
not called
There is no
ignorance. It's
formula.
called bliss.
Yes, it's called happiness.
Ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance
Isn't that the
doesn't say.
saying?
Yeah, wait. the
Anything
saying-
that ends in 99, you always round down, and if it's $69, it's actually $60.
Yeah, there's no such everything.
Nice.
Everything has to have a zero.
And that is how I
And you
bought
round down.
these Lululemon leggings. Oops. They were on sale. It was basically $60, and it was free shipping.
So it was probably $69.99.
It was. But it was free.
$60.
You know what?
Free. Hold on.
Also,
hold on.
hold on.
Wait.
Here's the reason it was free. I bought you shoes the week before.
So it cancels out.
It cancels out. I bought you something. I buy me something.
Mm-hmm. And
You're welcome.
no,
I can't believe it.
A lot of times,
It's like a spending
it keeps
problem.
getting worse and worse.
and shipping is never a factor.
No, it's not. Unless
Never.
shipping is more than the product.
Yeah, but if
That's
it's
different.
under the product,
If
it
is,
does not count.
and if it is $5 or less, you most likely need it. And food does not count when you're buying something.
Yeah,
because
food-
you need
food-
food to survive.
Food is a necessity.
The things you need to survive do not count.
Yeah.
Female products does not. Oh, that's so expensive though.
For those of you who don't know, Tyler's going to be married to the woman sitting next to him in a little bit,
Dude, this
and
is-
I can see him sweating right now.
Oh, we want to talk about money problems then? Whew. I have the money.
I just
Valid
I
point.
can't listen. I was a little bit skeptical of girl dinner, and I came around, and
I can't get on board with this. I can't get on board with
girl math.
This is your bank
wait.
account speaking here.
Okay,
No, cash is free.
Cash
as
is
well.
always
That's
free.
a big one. Cash isn't real.
The only thing that actually matters is what is in your account and
Yeah.
what you can see.
If you have cash, I could spend $100 cash on whatever.
Done.
Didn't even feel like
What is
purchase.
credit?
I don't have a credit card.
I think you should be very skeptical of it because it will eventually come out of your account and you could end up in debt very easily.
How does credit apply to girl math? It's not. your
I don't
account
think it-
stays the same
I don't
as you
think
spend your
it's-
credit card.
It's not really a factor in girl
It's
math.
dangerous to think
because
that it's free money. That's what
yeah,
I'll
that's
say.
not healthy.
Oh, that's dangerous to think
Yes,
that it's
because
free money.
I'm a logical person.
To build the credit score up
I'm a logical
and
person.
pay back your credit.
Okay.
But buying a
Yes.
This hurts me.
$20 worth of Chipotle on yourself is
Easy.
free because
Yeah.
it's
That's a necessity.
You need it to survive. Also, here's
But
another
you can
little
survive just as well as like a
Go get
$5
saltines
meal you
and
can make
bananas.
yourself.
You'll be
You can't.
fine.
You can't.
not
It
for
doesn't
my
count.
health.
No, and it's not even a health thing. It's just you have to treat yourself like you matter.
Yes, you do matter. Self-care. Also,
This is going to be an
If
Instagram
I-
poll later. I'm just letting you know.
Absolutely.
if
Is girl
I-
math valid?
Hold on. If I have more than one job, which I do, and I have a paycheck that's $200, I count that as just my spending money, and everything I buy is free
From the one job.
from one job. One is just purely building the account. The other is purely
Okay.
spending.
Okay.
Sometimes I do spend more. Oopsies.
I should also clarify, just as a personal thing, I'm not a big spender. Just
No,
in
you're
general,
not.
I'm really not a big spender.
But you're just defending girl math.
But I also do see the logic in girl math.
Yes.
Like I understand it, even though I don't spend money very often.
I think you
Fair
don't
enough.
spend money a lot, but when you do,
I'm all right with it.
it's like, yeah, kind of same because I work.
Yeah,
I don't
and
feel
I work
bad.
too. I work a lot,
And
so I have
sometimes
money.
We be
I
working.
won't buy anything besides like coffee. Oopsies. I buy coffee a lot. And food. I need food.
Those
So every so often, I do buy Lululemon.
Mm-hmm. And when we go to Target together, then we
Oopsie.
buy some more things. Maybe
We didn't buy that. We didn't.
we
buy
were
anything.
so good. Last time we went to Target together, we literally bought the one item that we went in there for:
Yes.
Which was?
cookie dough,
It was cookie dough, and we bought cookie dough.
and that was it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes,
I am sure. That's all we bought.
I need receipt proof of this.
I don't
she
keep-
literally could find it.
Where's it at on the Fetch app?
Do you have a Target?
I
the
have a Target app.
Yeah, go on your recent purchases. You'll see it was just cookie dough.
I believe you, but just with prefacing all that with all the not math that you just
we were
did.
so good.
No,
Girl math
we
is
were good.
anti-math. Girl math is
we
anti-math.
know.
Okay,
We love the delusion.
But
of it.
girls going to Target, whew, you never know what you're going to come out with. That's the thing.
I
So
would,
we were really, really responsible.
and I commend you for that.
Thank you.
I do understand. I've grew up in a family with two girls and
You've been girl
have-
mathing.
Like
Woohoo.
I've witnessed some girl math, and one thing I will say that I can get behind, and it's only because of my own like so cash. I definitely agree,
It feels like
that-
it's free, I guess.
right? Because also like the only time I come across cash is someone gives it to me. Like I've never asked for cash back. I've never really been paid in cash like since being a babysitter slash
A baby.
A baby
Well,
slip.
hey,
Well, I take out cash in order to like
Babysitter,
save money
I
for
know.
myself.
Oh, I thought I corrected myself. 'cause
You
I
did,
was-
but
it's
you
babysitter.
said you were about to say
Yes.
baby
So I was
slip.
also gonna say or lawn mowing services, but it was like how I come across cash now is like someone gave it to me 99 times out of 100.
If it's not going to find its way into my bank account, I understand that logic. If I'm going to deposit it, then it is not free at that point.
Precisely.
Mm-hmm.
But to round up or down, you know, like that, it still comes out of my account the same way. If I have $70 and I buy something that's $69.99, it's still coming out at $69.99, and I'm down to 1 cent, not $10.
Tax, bro, it's coming out to like $74, $75 probably.
Listen,
Tax
I'm
also
saying
doesn't
in a
Tax is
world
free.
in a world without tax, just for the analogy.
All girls are
Tyler.
libertarian.
Oh, also another thing for girl math. If you, on the receipt, it says saved X amount of dollars, that is extra money that you would have not
made
had in
that.
your account and you made that money.
A penny saved is a penny earned, as Benjamin Franklin once
Does
said.
girl math only apply to money?
I think you could kind of girl math anything you want, but that actually is girl logic.
I do girl like workout. Maybe that's more toxic of me, but like
What?
I think
but,
that is
like,
toxic.
Oh my
no,
goodness.
yeah, that is toxic. But like
No.
it's the thing of like if I've gone to the gym, I earned this.
Oh no, that's girl logic. Have you not heard of
I've
it?
earned this meal because I went to the gym, and I
No.
know that's not a good.
I
thing.
earned this Caniac
Okay.
combo because I went to the gym
Exactly.
and walked around the track.
Hear me out.
Hey!
I'm kidding.
Hear me
I'm
out.
kidding.
This
know,
is
I
an
do
extension
that.
I'm
of
kidding.
girl logic. If he doesn't say I love me or love me back, he doesn't love me. If he doesn't want to go get, if I say I want something sweet and he does not also, he basically called me fat.
McKenna, you're dating Tyler.
What
I'm
kind of
aware.
logic is that?
It's girl logic.
I don't have that.
It's
one.
drawing the
See,
conclusions.
No, it's not.
This
I've
is
seen it.
McKenna logic right now.
I have
is
seen it
McKenna
all over
logic.
TikTok. It's not McKenna logic.
A lot
it
of
is
girls.
a real thing.
I know a lot of other girls say this, but I think it's been beat out of me by all the men in my life who've just called me insane.
I do
Beat
say
was not the right word
I'm
to use
sorry.
right there.
it's pushed out of your
Physically
head.
beat out of me by all the men in my life.
Okay,
It's something that has been weeded out by the men in my life
That's
who
there it
have
is.
told me that
like
it
it.
is a little crazy.
I swear I don't use it seriously. I do it for the drama and the joke of it because I think it's funny that
Oh, yeah.
Tyler doesn't know if I'm joking or not.
I will also do anything for the plot.
And I-
Sometimes,
yes,
sometimes
juicy.
no, literally. Sometimes when I'm telling Vince a story and I don't know if he's listening or not, I'll just lie. I'll just start lying, like straight up. I'll just start
What?
lying, and then
bet.
Vince will be like, "Really?"
And the truth
And I'm like,
they
"No,"
didn't-
and you weren't listening.
That's a lie.
I literally do that. I did it on FaceTime like an hour ago,
Wow, it's for the plot.
right before I
Sometimes-
came here.
Sometimes you need something juicy to
It's
add to
true.
the story.
I'll just be
of
like,
life.
and then they literally stood up and left the classroom, and Vince is like, "Wow," and that's how I know he paid attention. And then I say, "That didn't actually happen," and then he'll say, "Which part?" And then we go over the story again.
Girl,
Can-
logic.
Can girls be trusted?
No,
No.
not at all. Girls like to
Like-
lie.
Where we have come to
It all started with Eve, man, and I don't know if it's gotten any better. I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm kidding.
the originals.
Yeah,
Our original liar.
it was both. It was both.
I-
Okay, let's.
I mean,
I really-
listen, guys are. I feel like no one's trustworthy.
It's
There's
just
No one is.
true.
In what aspect is? But in this line of thinking, where's a guy not trustworthy though?
Because
Guys
I
are
just
not
got blamed for calling McKenna fat for
No,
not
I didn't-
wanting sweets when
I
she
didn't
wants
say
sweets.
you were. I did not say
I was
you
more
were.
referring to the whole "I love
Play
you"
that
thing
back.
you
Play
don't
this
be.
back.
No,
Hold on.
I
You
did
literally-
not say you specifically. I said that's what girls say.
That is true.
It's not just me. I
They're
say
liars to
for the joke.
themselves.
Yes, girls are liars to themselves. If they say I feel fat, that doesn't also indicate that they are fat. But
And
Just
I should
because- just
also
because
say-
someone says
no.
it doesn't make it true.
to speak
Amen.
for the women, I do think there's truth to the fact that we know that this is crazy. A lot of times I think guys
Mhm.
that think that girls are just insane and they don't know it. I live my life in a lot of logic. But every once in a while, when I am hungry and it's late at night, I'll become a little delusional to justify Chipotle to myself. I don't do this in other bigger areas of myself, but just in the small ways, sometimes it's fun just to be a little
it's
bit
okay to
stupid.
be a little stupid, crazy,
irresponsible.
and irresponsible.
So
But
girl
also-
girl math will buy you Chipotle, and girl dinner means that you'll eat leftover Chipotle with a baguette.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Wow.
But also
Come full circle.
Girlception.
no, the thing about it is that the reason that like guys die sooner statistically is because guys are also just do the same amount of stupid things. Do you know I was in the office the other day, and there were some guy friends visiting, and they lifted one of my friends through the ceiling and broke
Yep.
the ceiling.
Because
And it would never occur to me in a million years to try and lift someone through the ceiling, but it did to them. So guys are just as
it's
crazy.
the intrusive
activities.
thoughts. No,
Exactly.
that's intrusive thought. And
Yeah.
they
It's
just
That's
act on
intrusive
it.
thought.
does win.
And that's
turned
boy
into action.
logic.
Precisely.
No, there's no boy logic. That is not a
There
thing.
could be.
Please do not label that as boy logic.
Boy logic. Boy logic. Boy logic.
Do
Anyway.
we wanna do this mobile game?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
trying to switch the
Okay,
topic.
we can move on.
Done.
Anyway, girl math
have-
makes sense. It's real.
Okay.
I agree with one of that statement. Girl math is real.
Who?
Sorry, Vince asked what I was doing. I got
Wow.
to hold on really fast.
I miss be real.
There
It's
it
not
is.
be real.
I
Caught.
The
missed it,
point
though.
5, use the front part of the camera and
Because
take
you
a
have to
selfie
for
of
point
yourself.
5.
That's crazy. That's actually not that bad.
It's because
That's wild.
it's like wide.
Huh.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I was totally not on. Hold on, do it again.
Wait, McKenna, do it.
Do what?
No,
No,
it was her
Esther
be
did it
real.
again. There it is.
Sorry.
Boom.
Too late.
Okay. Yeah,
Boom.
it's blurry, but they get the gist of it.
There's a picture of
you-
her on her phone. She sent it to Vince.
Off topic. Have
Now he
you
knows what
seen
she's
the
doing.
new 0.5 thing where it makes your hands look huge?
Yes.
Can we do that later?
Can we do it later, Tyler?
No.
You don't care.
Please.
I don't
Tyler's
care.
still recovering
Please?
from girl math right now.
Yeah, I'm mentally recovering from just about everything talked about in the podcast right now.
Bank account.
okay.
AI, our bank account.
Yeah. Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Dinosaurs.
You ready? Yeah.
This is about a baller episode.
All right. What's the order here?
I can go first for the
Oh.
mobile games.
Oh, Esther really wants
I'm
to go
sure
first.
you
want-
can.
You
Are
know
we
it's
doing the
snake
snake?
though. You know it's snake
The
though.
snake
right?
draft.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Snake
it's
in
not
there.
a
Well,
linear
I just
draft.
wanted. Okay,
Come on.
fine. I'll go first though. I get first pick.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine. You're
Okay.
just not picking again until pick 8.
Are you keeping track of it?
Okay, fine. I'm okay with that.
No, do you want to type it?
Yeah.
Ready, McKenna?
Hold on.
Also, everyone reserves the right to call a flag,
Yes.
and the flag must have a complete agreement to.
I say 3/4 agreement. The rest.
Well, of course, 3/4 because the person who said it. wanna
Okay,
call a
yeah,
flag on
you're right, you're
themselves.
right.
That's
Okay.
why I'm saying unanimous. Yeah.
All right, we ready?
What's the order? Are we just going to go around in a circle?
Is this-
basically?
Yeah.
Can we make this? Is this apps or games specifically?
Apps.
All
Wait, apps? I was thinking games.
I was thinking games.
What? Not more.
Wait, app games. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, games
So-
that are
okay,
apps,
yeah,
but
sorry, yeah.
Instagram wouldn't be
Yeah, no,
one.
no.
No.
Yeah, not
I
like
mean,
any
like-
app,
Yes.
but like
Yeah,
an
yeah.
app game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mobile
game.
games.
Mobile game.
Mobile
Are we doing
games.
Esther, John, me, Tyler, just for camera wise?
Sure.
Sure.
Ready?
Yes, I get 4th pick.
No, maybe it's me.
Such a kind of.
Nice.
Sorry.
That's tough. I kind of want 4.
You know
Okay,
what? It's
whatever.
Tyler's gonna be third because I am doing this.
Dang.
No.
Yeah.
Ladies first.
Yeah, you first.
Ready?
I just got toasted.
All right.
Toasted.
Esther,
Toast. Okay.
let's get
With
this-
the first bum, 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 bum. With the first pick.
That was so much better, Tyler.
Sorry.
I nailed that.
Sorry. With the first pick in the 2023 mobile game draft, Esther Thompson selects.
Temple Run.
No.
That was gonna be my pick.
No.
Oh.
No. Ah.
Wow.
It's better than
That-
Subway Surfers. It was the OG.
Hurt
Just
me.
stop listing games. Don't say any. Just be
Oh,
quiet.
sorry. I just
Be-
gave
Now
that
you know
an
what to
idea.
do.
Okay. With the second overall pick in
John?
the 2023 mobile games draft, John James selects.
I'm going to preface with the fact that I was going to say this before you said it,
Okay.
but it's got to be Subway Surfers.
No.
Okay.
It's got to be Subway
So
Surfers.
Esther got the name brand and John got the off brand.
Question.
All right.
I don't know.
Girl math.
I think though to this day though, Subway Surfers is still
I might download it
Like-
after this actually.
Subway Surfers is still relevant. I feel like Temple Run had its time in the sun, but Subway Surfers took
Temple Run though, with like the thing chasing you and the rope swinging, and then
Ooh.
Temple
Yeah.
Run 2 came out. I'm a Temple Run.
Hey,
The
listen, I'm
music-
not hating on Temple Run.
is
I think
Temple
he's a
Run-
great player.
Is Temple Run 2 up for grabs? Just question.
That is a
It
good question.
I'm gonna
'cause-
throw a flag on that if I get
What?
Temple Run 2?
It's
Yeah.
a
Well,
completely different game.
Okay, what if because I think Angry Birds is going to probably come up at one point. Like, are we going to go into different varieties of Angry Bird?
No,
No, but I think Temple Run 1 and 2 are different though.
But I would then say that Angry
Okay,
Birds and
maybe-
Angry Birds Star Wars are very different.
I didn't know. I haven't actually.
The costumes they're
expanded
wearing.
that.
Look at it.
No, because then the red one has a lightsaber.
All right. With the third overall pick in the 2023 mobile games draft, Tyler selects top of his draft board Flappy Bird.
Wow. Doesn't even exist anymore.
My high score was insane, bro. I was
I'm
cracked
sure it
at
was.
Flappy Bird.
Mm-hmm.
It was like in like the 300 or 400s, I'm pretty sure.
That's wild.
Yeah. You just kind of zone out while you're playing and then you die and you're like, "Oh my goodness, my score is so high."
Oh, goodness.
McKenna she just blew her pick. I saw it.
Stop
on
now.
Oh,
I'm
no.
deleting it. Now I'm deleting it.
Okay, well,
Well,
you can
I-
take it on the second pick.
I literally don't know.
All right, let's keep going. Tyler,
Oh.
are you up?
no,
No, it's okay.
Kenna's up.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, you didn't say it yet. Okay, go ahead.
It's gonna be Angry Birds.
Yeah, it's
That's a great pick.
all 4 of those I think could arguably have gone number 1.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Definitely, but also not.
And it will be followed by Geometry.
Oh.
Geometry Dash.
Am I the only one that thought that game was not very fun?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Okay. Well, then do I think this one will make it on its way back?
It's a good question. You got to take that risk.
All right.
Do it, Tyler. Get him, Tyler. Get him. Get him right now.
Tyler takes Hill Climb. Hill Climb Racing, whatever it's called.
That's an underrated one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
what
one
that
is slept on. I wouldn't have taken it second round personally, but it's definitely.
I didn't know. I didn't know if it was on your draft boards. I had to take it. Make sure I went with my
Listen,
guy.
it was on the
I went with
board,
my
just
guy.
not now. It's okay. You take your guy.
Yeah.
You know, if you saw him and he's a stud, you take him.
Yeah.
And take him while he's available.
I have never heard of that game.
Here,
Well,
hold on.
He's gonna pull it up. While he's pulling it up, I'm going to take my second round pick. We're now 2048. It's great.
Bastard.
It's a good game.
Great game. It's a good mindless one. Like I remember. What'd you point to?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
The
actually think
graphics?
I've
Yeah.
seen that.
Okay, we're gonna throw
Hill
this
Climb.
graphic up real quick.
Yeah, such a good game.
Hill Climb Racing.
It's a good one.
I don't know what that is. So.
No, that game is. I would because you turn your phone
Yes.
sideways like this. You'd be
Oh
like,
yeah.
so fun.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good one.
Okay.
2048.
2048.
I've gotten 3 higher than the 2048 square.
That's wild.
Yep.
I think I've only gotten one above 2048.
I think it's 4096 and then
40.
Is it my
Yeah,
turn?
it's something crazy
It is
like that.
Esther.
It
Oh,
is.
right.
Esther, you get the next
You get
two
2 picks.
I get 2 picks.
This is
Right now.
because it's snake.
Sorry, I
The
don't know. I
name.
don't know how drafts work. Ooh.
Clearly.
Sorry, I thought my microphone.
Or should we do in the third round? It switches order or whatever
Mhm.
the new fun fantasy draft
okay.
trend.
Okay,
is. Yeah.
I have 2. I get 2.
Well, you get
Yes.
2.
Okay. This is
Order does matter.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't.
Does it really? No.
They're gonna end up
I
on
was-
your team.
Okay. This is a weirder one, but I like the game Burger Stack, where you basically it's one where like it's a tilt game and you
Okay.
basically like
Okay.
stuff falls from the sky and you have to make someone's burger order with the exact amount of everything.
Well,
Very
sure.
very fun. And then I will go with Cut the Rope. That's
It's a good one. I was in between 2048 and Cut the Rope. That's a
John,
good
please
select.
don't take my guy right here.
I have a bad feeling I'm about
Maybe
to.
it's not called Burger Stack. Maybe I must have.
Stacks with an X. Burger stacks.
That's what it looks like.
Let me look it up.
All
This
right.
looks like one of those games that you find on TikTok at like when you're.
No,
when you
it's
see, like,
not
a-
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
I don't know.
That's
Anyway,
like- can pull
This
something
game.
up.
It's this Burger Stack. This
Yeah.
one right here. See, you just like tilt the phone.
Turn your
nice,
brightness up.
very blurry image.
Yeah, my brightness is way. Okay. It's this one, and you tilt your
Totally
you know
People at home just look it up. They don't
Yeah,
even.
just
Burger
If you're
Stack
on
in
Spotify,
the
don't even
App
bother
Store.
Use
coming
the
onto
smart
the
device
video.
that you're using to listen to this right now and just
look it up.
They're like
Okay.
screaming. They're like,
Yeah.
it's Burger Stack.
Now, my third round pick, I'm going to take it. And listen, neither of the girls were about to take it.
Oh no.
And so this might only upset Tyler.
I'm actually wait.
And there are 2 very legit options for this category. And we'll see if the other one makes its way back. Because I'll probably take that because it's very relevant to my childhood.
Hmm.
So next off the board is Madden Mobile.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh.
That's fine. You
Yeah.
can live with that?
Yeah.
All right. I lived. Madden Mobile was.
Should we just go till we can't run? Like, how many rounds?
I think we could go 5.
Should this be a 7-round draft?
Hold
Oh,
on.
my
my
goodness.
goodness.
No,
I
I think
think five.
No.
I think we extend it to 5.
Five
rounds.
You know,
I
you're
have a
starting
bedtime.
5.
Okay, sorry.
I still got to do stuff after this.
Okay.
I got a
Okay.
shower.
Fine. We'll
Well,
keep it
you
at
didn't
4.
take
I
mine.
got a shower and
That's fine.
laundry.
My guy right now is Doodle Jump.
Oh, I forgot about it.
Another tilt the phone game.
I
a
do
good
like
one.
the tilt the phone games.
This is classic.
It's a good one.
Okay.
And when you're little, you put your whole body into it too. You're like
You're like,
Oh yes.
the human controller.
solid.
Minecraft.
really?
Wow. That is
The mobile version's such a dud, but
all right.
That's the only one I played.
Go for
Okay.
it. Take it.
And then this our last one. Are we doing 5?
we'll do. Oh, we got to do 4 or 6 rounds.
4.
Let's keep it 4.
Okay, last
Okay.
round.
Papa's Cupcakeria.
That's a mobile game.
Not even pizzeria.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, that is
Dude.
a mobile game. It's a fun one.
But it's so
Okay,
much more
I'm-
fun on the computer.
I'm saying because you can't do all the different ones. That's just the one that came to mind.
Okay.
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 I'm saying like
Sure.
all the Papa's
All
games.
Papa's games.
all Papa's
Yeah.
games.
All Papa's
that's
games.
that's a legit take. I wouldn't play it on a phone, but you know.
Yeah.
Cupcakeria, I played that way too much during school.
For
I'm
sure.
pretty sure it's a mobile game.
Mm-hmm.
That's solid. I have a pick right now, and
Hold
I'm
on,
really
I'm-
nervous
I know,
about
I
to
do
get taken.
too.
I'm using all my time real quick.
Are you researching right now?
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Nope.
Not
Okay,
allowed.
okay.
Computer
No.
right now.
Last
I know
game.
what you're. I know
Nuh-uh.
what you're doing.
Nuh-uh.
I think you're gonna take mine.
There's no way.
Do it.
Fruit Ninja.
Oh, no.
Wasn't where I was going, but still
It's not where
great
I was
pick.
going, but
Oh,
such a great-
wonderful pick.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
I like my team a lot. I'm just gonna throw it out there, but
Well,
No, you've
yeah,
got a
they're all
very solid
games that
team.
you would play.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
thing.
okay, it's fair.
I would play all these.
All right.
John's last pick.
Let's wrap this up. I'm surprised this didn't go. It definitely kind of came on the tail end of my mobile game playing, but
I feel like you're about to say mine.
I'll have to take Crossy Roads right here.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
That was good for a hot minute.
It was solid, and then I found some like really good ones.
Can we talk about what's about to go undrafted? If
Can
that's-
Hold on.
I say?
Hey, we can have our snubs.
can
We can
happen.
talk about our snubs afterwards.
Okay,
because there are going to be some.
that's not what I was thinking of. I go last, right?
Yes.
Yep, this is your last pick.
Last
you
one.
can see what I'm looking
No,
Last
at.
pick
well,
of the
I'm
draft.
not gonna say that because
All right,
unpopular opinion. I think that's kind of boring.
it is.
It is.
I was gonna say Clash of Clans,
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
Totally different genre of mobile app right there.
but I was
Yeah.
just thinking about like the games that I've played in the past few years,
Yeah,
not when
yeah.
I was a child, and that was
Oh, absolutely.
These are
Um,
all
Clan War.
Your
That one doesn't really hit as nostalgic for me, but that one was
But
fun
yeah.
for a solid 2 years when I had a clan with like people in my school. Yeah, that's
No,
a good,
it was
it's a good pick. It's solid.
it was like the bridge into like the social mobile. You
Oh.
know,
Yeah.
because
Also-
you wouldn't have like stats and.
Among Us.
It's
I know,
technically
it's
a
a game.
mobile
It's a
app,
tech-
but there's just an app
Also-
version of it.
I would have put this, but it's super lame. Solitaire and Spider Solitaire.
Oh.
I've been
Oh,
addicted to that
sure.
game since I was 6.
I
I'm
was
not
gonna-
gonna call them snubs though.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
No,
web-
I know. I'm just
I was
thinking
gonna
of
say Webkins, but that just doesn't really
I
count.
don't think that's
Yeah.
a
Mobile?
app one.
You needed a stuffed animal.
Yeah.
that was a
Um,
good one.
Candy Crush did not get taken.
Undrafted because
Hot
none of
take,
us are
we all
over
think
because
it's
none of us are
boring.
over the age of 50. But yes.
45.
Did anyone
Wordscapes?
play this Plague Inc. game?
No.
No, I did play that. That was an interesting
It
one.
was kind of like a little strategy game.
Mario
Angry
Kart
Birds
Tour?
2.
We said Angry
Mario Kart
Birds.
GTA.
one that went undrafted, and I think would have gone like none of you would have thought of it because I don't know if you played it, but I really liked AA. It's 2 lowercase A's. It's really fun. It has like
Yeah.
a
Alcoholics
spinning dot.
Anonymous.
I remember that. And you just
That's
have to
two
try to get
lowercase
all the
A's.
sticks in there.
Yeah, that was a
very
good
fun.
one. Same with there's like a Daddy Longlegs game where you had like this little spider and you had to like walk him. There were a few that like
Interesting.
that were really good. I think AA was the one that I like got addicted to that not a lot of people knew about.
Do you remember
Oh.
This
Tiny
kind of
Wings?
falls under Tiny Wings
Yeah.
was kind of up there for me.
No
Yeah,
one said. No one said Flappy Bird.
Yes.
No, that was my first
Tyler
pick.
picked
Oh,
Flappy Bird.
sorry. Never mind.
Come on.
Oh, 8-ball.
8-ball pool. It's kind of in the same
Snap.
category as like Solitaire though. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, because like Game Pigeon too. Like
It's
if
like
you
a
think about like,
standard-
is that a game?
Game
I don't
Pigeon
know.
doesn't count. Game
No.
Pigeon is just all the games that. Are,
I was debating about saying Call of Duty Mobile because this is
Mm.
probably
Mm.
so if you play like on a console or PC, you obviously
Mhm.
know it's superior.
Right.
But this game is crazy well developed. Like
For a
the
mobile
mobile
game.
version is
Yeah.
insane.
I was gonna.
Pokemon Go. Wow.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Wow, no
I forgot
Pokemon
about
Go.
that. Yeah, that's
We could have gone 5-6 rounds easy.
yeah.
One I was gonna say
That's an undrafted free agent right there.
NBA
Pokemon Go.
Live
NBA
is
Live.
another
I
one
played
that I really
played
liked.
that.
I was in
I used to
between-
play FIFA.
Yeah, all like
Yeah.
the sports
I
games.
wanted one sports game on my list because that's my childhood was like NBA Live, Madden
EA
Mobile.
Sports.
EA Sports.
My
To the
nostalgia,
game.
my nostalgia of Ray Lewis from Madden 05 on the GameCube. Just every
Oh.
time you learn,
Destroy
he's just
'em.
like defense wins championships, and then it goes to a clip of him getting like a fumble recovery and like scoring for a touchdown, and then he's just like, "It's in the game." Like after it cuts back to him.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, Plants vs Zombies.
Another good
Anyone?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've never played that.
There was like
that's an ad.
Doodle Jump?
You don't have it up.
Wait,
right?
Doodle
Don't-
Jump was drafted. That was Tyler's pick.
Don't put the graphics on the
Yeah.
screen.
Show
Wait.
off.
There's an no, don't,
You won't.
don't.
Oh. Ads. Ads, everybody.
Ads, pop-up ads, lots of pop-up ads.
That makes it sound worse.
What? Tech news today.
Yeah, shout out Technique today.
Shout out Tech news
Are
today.
are we missing anything else? I feel like that we kind of covered
Roblox.
mobile though.
I think we
I
covered
like
all the big ones at least.
Yeah, I think we
Space
got a
Invaders.
lot of the really.
One that I was thinking of. I don't know if it's as well known, but anyone play Jetpack Joyride?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, I played that one too, and
I
there
was-
was a few underneath that kind of category,
Yeah.
like the same. Oh,
Flappy Bird's technically kind of in the same category.
paper toss. That's what I was
Yes.
thinking
That's so
of.
classic.
That's like the
iPhone 1.
OG.
That was the
Paper
original.
Oh,
Same with like
yeah.
Labyrinth or like that one where you move like the wooden blocks
Yeah.
around.
Oh,
Chess.
on
Wait,
my
no.
on my iPad, when I had the iPad that had like just the circle.
My
and you
sister
play
has that game again on her phone.
Oh,
I see
so
her playing
fun.
it with
That's
the one black
wow.
and the red one.
Yeah.
It's
Bunch
good.
of good ones.
Wow.
All right.
I remember
Lots of
there was
great
one
games.
Smashy Roads where you were a car and
Yes.
it was like GTA but like pixelated.
That's funny.
I'm just gonna wrap this up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching on whatever platform you're watching.
Thank you.
Follow or subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Pedestal Podcast. We're not really the first to pop up if you search that, but it's in there somewhere.
You'll
The
find it.
Pedestal
Scroll.
Podcast.
You gotta scroll.
Look up John interview or something in the search. Then you'll find our account.
Then we're
Aw, special.
Um,
That's me.
Our Instagram right now is currently MBI Pedestal. Probably going to get changed to the Pedestal or something of that nature. Yeah, follow, subscribe. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.